Good afternoon, students. 12th Accountancy, lesson number 9, Ratio Analysis. Last class we all studied 1. Current ratio and quick ratio. Current ratio is formula is current asset by current liability. Liabilities. Current ratio equal to current assets by current liabilities. Second one, quick ratio means quick ratio equal to quick assets by current liabilities. Quick assets by current ratio. Today we all learn about one new method of long-term solvency ratios. Long-term solvency ratios. The long-term solvency means the firm ability. That ability means what? Ability means some firm capacity, worthiness, some capacity to meet its liabilities in the long run. The long-term solvency ratio helps to determine the ability. Determine the ability. Each and every company, some companies is ability of some liabilities. Some ability of liabilities of the business to repay the debts of long run. Some determine the some liability, capacity of liability, the repay the debt of long run. The following ratio are normally computed for evaluating a long-term solvency of the business. The long-term solvency of ratio is three methods of. First one, debt equity ratio, preparatory ratio, capital gearing ratio. First one is debt equity ratio. The debt equity ratio is called to assess the long-term solvency position of business concern. Debt equity ratio is calculated long-term solvency of position of business concern. The debt equity ratio expresses the relationship between long-term debt and shareholders fund. It is computed as follow. Long-term debt and shareholders funds. It's computed as follow. The formula debt equity ratio equal to long-term debt by shareholders fund. This is divided into long-term debt and shareholders fund. The long-term debt includes debentures, bonds, long-term loans and other loans and borrowings. Long-term, listen students, commerce, everybody knows that word. Debentures. Debentures is one investors only, not for shareholder. Only pay some percentage of interest or pay some percentage of income only pay. Long-term debt includes debentures, bonds, long-term loans and other long-term borrowing. Next one, shareholders funds. The shareholders funds equal to equity share capital plus preference share capital plus reserve and surplus. Reserve. Listen students, reserve means asset oriented content. Okay. Listen students, easy this type of method. Sum debit equity ratio equal to long term debt by shareholders funds. Listen everybody, do you know each and every lesson this content is very important only students. Everybody you read this some important inside one word this content only. Debit balance in the statement of profit and loss is shown as a negative figure under the head reserves and surplus. Shareholders' funds can also be computed as follows. Shareholders' funds equal to total asset minus non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities minus current liabilities. In general, lower the debt equity ratio, lower in the risk of long-term lenders. High ratio indicates high risk. High ratio indicates high risk as it is may be difficult for the business concerned to meet their obligations to outsiders. Okay, listen students, that is equity, debit equity ratio. Debit equity ratio formula is debit equity ratio equal to long term debt by shareholders funds. Listen students, everybody clearly watch this video. I explain illustration 4. Listen students, this type of the equity and liabilities, this is a balance sheet. This one is balance sheet. Listen students, everybody, do not write in your classwork in question. Do not write. You write only sum number and page number only you put right. Okay. Listen, first I read out the question. Equity and liabilities, shareholders fund, share capital, equity share capital, reserve and surplus, non-current liabilities, long-term borrowing debentures, current liabilities, trade payables, other current liabilities, outstanding expense. Listen students, so many, this contents I already explain the shareholders funds. Is first you read one or two times, you thorough this formula. Formula is what? Debit equity ratio equal to long term debt by shareholders fund. Okay, listen. First you long term debt. Long term debt means which content is included? Long term. Listen, everybody one or two times you watch this, distinguish between this tabular column. Long term debt, it means long term debt includes which content is includes? Debentures, bonds, long term loans and other long term borrowing. First, long term debit equal to, formula is what? Debit equity ratio equal to long term debt by shareholders fund. First you write long term debt equal to debentures only. This sum, debentures only. Debentures is how much? 80,000. Next one, shareholders funds. Shareholders funds means, listen, you read this side content. Shareholders fund, equity share capital, preference share capital and reserve on surplus. This content of shareholder funds. Shareholder funds is what? Share capital. Equity share capital is how much? 1 lakh rupees plus reserve and surplus. This one 60,000. thousand. Totally two content only. You enter this sum. You totally 1 lakh plus 60,000 equal to 1 lakh 60,000. Listen students. This two content only. The mention of shareholders fund, equity share capital plus reserve and surplus. The reserve and surplus total is 1,60,000. Already how much of long term debit? 80,000. 80,000 divided by 1,60,000 is answer is 0.5:1. 0.5:1, that is debit equity ratio. Listen students, some 5-mark sum is explained in 3 methods of debit equity ratio and proprietary ratio and general gearing ratio. But this sum is you write only in debit equity ratio only. You calculate this sum. Okay, everybody listen. Next, note it down. Book back sum number. Fourth one is I explain. Everybody note it down in your class work. Sum number 4, page number 321. You note it down in your class work, that corner page. The sum number 4 is the following informations of calculated debit equity ratio. Debit equity ratio formula is what? Debit equity ratio equal to long term what? Long term debt by shareholders funds. Shareholders funds. Listen students, sum number 4, equity and liabilities, shareholders fund, share capital, equity share capital, reserve and surplus, non-current liabilities, long-term borrowing bracket, debentures. Current liability means total trade payables and other current liabilities. Outstanding expense. Formula is what? Long-term debt by shareholders fund. First, what? Long-term debt. What? Long-term debt is borrowing only one word, that is debentures is 6 lakh rupees. Listen students, you step by step, you one by one, you write. Second one, shareholders fund equal to equity share capital plus reserve and surplus. This two content only include in this sum. Equity share capital is how much? Listen, each and every one sum you finish means next one time you recall the some important formulas. Second one is equity share capital plus reserve and surplus. Reserve and surplus is how much? 2 lakh rupees. Already how much? 6 lakh rupees plus 2 lakh rupees means you add 8 lakh rupees. Add 8 lakh rupees means your formula is what? Listen students, you clearly you write one by step, one by one you write. Compulsory you write formula. Some students is long-term debt means why you write only one sum means only one time only you formula. Next same method means do not write the formula. but compulsory everybody you write formula. Okay, the long term debt is how much? 6 lakhs rupees. The debt shareholders funds 8 lakh rupees. Totally, therefore, debit equity ratio equal to 6 lakh by 8 lakh equal to 0.75 is to 1. 0.75 is to 1. That is what? Debit equity ratio. Debit equity ratio is a very important model sum. This model sum, students, very easy. You read clearly and watch. You thorough this sum each and every day. You thorough this formula. Very formula you thorough means this chapter is very easy only. Okay, students, today I explained two sums. Debit equity ratio में formula is what? Long term debt by shareholders fund. Okay, students, next class we will discuss next one, new method of sum. Okay, thank you, students. Do not waste your time. Stay home, listen each and every day. You read and clearly you submit your test paper or assignment each and every day. Okay, in all subjects, students, do not waste your time. Okay, everybody understood these two sums? Easy only this type of sum. Okay, thank you, students.